Welcome to my channel, and we have a very critical topic to discuss this afternoon. Regionalizing Nigeria cannot be done without applying very deep sense of understanding, because if you intend to regionalize this country with open mind and straightforwardness, the Fulani oligarchs will be at the doorstep of regional progress. Because we know that the reason the Nigerian contraption has never succeeded in the conversation of regionalizing this government is because all the government, the past president, have always tried to do it with an open mind, and yet what we get in return is always a stampede and a stumbling block. When Tinubu became the president, in his first 6 months, there was a bill that was passed. It was rumored, but when we saw the reactions of the North, immediately they said it was not true, that that bill, titled Bill for Regionalizing Nigeria, was never, that it was just a sample, a template. But we know that ever since Tinubu became the president, this issue of resource allocation, resource control, state policing has been the order of the day. Just yesterday, Tinubu said that he will do everything possible to ensure that state policy becomes a reality. Does Tinubu have that potential to do that? Well, first and foremost, I am not a supporter of Tinubu. So, for you who out there might think I am on the side of Tinubu, no, I am not. Alright? But I will speak the truth when I see it, most especially when I see that these are the things that I want. It doesn't matter if it is my enemy that wants to implement it. Yes, I will not stop him from doing such. Alright? Why Tinubu has said he wants to reinstate or install and bring to life state policing, I think it's a welcome idea. If you can achieve it, every person in the south, right there into the middle belt, will clap for him. They will commend him, because we know that Buhari was never serious with the state policing. Buhari, as a man, as a military man, who ought to understand the importance of security and how security has a direct impact on economy, Buhari was never serious about it. It was just at the twilight of his administration he started talking about local government autonomy. Buhari never for a day, never for a moment said he would call all the governors and discuss about state security. If it wasn't because the Southwesterners were so adamant, they were so adamant, and they pushed and pushed, and may God, bless his soul, Akeredolu, who pushed and pushed and pushed until the Southwest were able to get what we call today a Motekun. They wouldn't have had anything similar to a regional system of security apparatus. So, if a Tinubu would come today as a president, right there from his mouth, from his lips, saying that it is inevitable that the Nigerian state government must begin to move in line to state security, state policing, that is the way forward, because security is a local issue, and it is only the locals that will be able to solve these local security issues. Well, I'm not surprised, because the northern elders right now, they are indifferent. They are not, they would rather seek to have a state of emergency for the military to still be involved, rather than having the indigenes to go and sort the problem. And I know you know what I mean when I say Northern Elders Forum. I mean the Northern Fulani's Elders Forum. They said Tinubu should rather declare state of emergency. The armies should still be the one fighting the insurgents, not local police. Because they know that in Plateau, where the Fulani marauders, the Fulani terrorist headers, are disrupting people's livelihood, invading people's farmlands, when Tinubu finally approved the state police, the people that will be in the state police force will be the locals, it will be the Fulanis. So in that place, the local police will now easily fish out these dastard elements who are disrupting the peace of the Middle Beltans. So for that reason, they will not want to have that local police. It will expose them, it will make them least vulnerable. If you check the Nigerian army today, in the Nigerian army, I believe you know that we have more Fulanis than any other tribe. Hence the reason why the Fulani, the terrorism, the insecurity has not stopped. Because some elements have always what? Done everything not to fight with sincerity. So that is why we can see that the insecurity of the land is not going down. Alright, this is why you see, this is why they will tell you that no, state policing, it will be misused by some government. That state policing will be misused by some very wicked government, that they will use it as a political tool to what? To oppress and intimidate their political opponents. That these are the things that they will do. So the government of the day, the federal government, should not approve of the state policing. You know, they will try to bring everything that would demonize this very brilliant idea that will unanimously dissolve and terminate the insecurity that has been running for over 15 years. And I don't know why the Northern Elders Forum, but they asked for state of emergency as against state policing. In the last time I said we had a constitutional amendment conversation, a discourse, the Northern Elders, this same Northern Elders Forum, they were demanding for more state creatures in the north instead of them begging for state police. Our people in the Middle Belt, down to the south, all the regions of the south, southeast, south, and southwest, they were all seeking for local police, and the local police should be formalized and institutionalized. Okay, they should be formalized and institutionalized, and they must have the capacity to wield AK-47. Meanwhile, the Northern Elders Forum are now saying no, that what they would rather have is Tinubu should declare state of emergency. Let the armies, because they know that in the army, it is still their sons that are there. If they say state emergency in the southeast, how many Igbos are in the army today? If they say state of emergency in southwest, yes, we might have some considerable amount of Yorubas in the army, but can we compare it to the Northerners? So you can see the ideology, their concept, why they will not openly and readily accept state policing, because they do not want anything that will put them at the short stick, at the end of the short stick. Okay? They do not want anything that will put them at that short end of the stick. They don't want it. They always want to be a situation whereby they have the upper hand. State policing in Enugu, state policing in Benue, right? Where we had the Yeletawa issue, where some Benue indigenes started saying that, well, we have armies at checkpoint, and even at that, we told them that we have insecurity. They left. We got attacked. They came back and told us that, what is it now? Now these are they busy. Now these are they busy. Idiots. So the point is this. Sorry for that. These are the children that we need to enroll into something tangible. Now, going back to the state policing, the issue is this. Nigeria, we as the people, and I expect all the southern governors, if they are not what, cowards, immediately embrace this ideology and this proposition. Yes, immediately they must adopt, accept, back this up. Because we know that the state policing, when they push the bill to the National Assembly, Akpabio, if Akpabio wants to accept it, the northern senators will say no. Because it has happened in the past. Jonathan tried to, when they had the confab, Jonathan tried to move towards that line, but we know how the northern senators, no, we are against state police. State policing will be abused, it will be manipulated, it will be used against, political oppositions and all that. So at this stage, they have to come out. The southern governors will have to come out. What I want meeting from that will have to come out and support this agenda immediately. All right, they have to what? Support the agenda immediately, because we can no longer be kept in the position of disadvantage. The police, we have the Fulanis. The army, it is the Fulani that are there. The customs, now Fulani food there. They will send army to a place that there's terrorism, there's insurgency. When those animals, when they want to attack, the army will leave. They will go somewhere. When they are done with the attack, they will call us and tell us, oh, they got a distress call. They were misinformed. They were this, they were that. So the southern governors, the southern senators, and the southern Nigerians, like myself, must unanimously agree on this consensus that the state police, not state of emergency, must be deployed in the north. In the north, I mean both the middle belt, the north central. We have it today that some people have been chased away from Kwara community. Why? Some people cannot live in Oyo community again because some Fulanis have chased them away. Some Fulanis have chased them away. Just imagine. The state police bill must be passed, must be encouraged, it must be enforced, and that is what we must have done in the country. Otherwise, this insecurity will consume all of us, whether we like it or not. Let us watch what this Fulani man has to say against the state security. You will just imagine. You'll be surprised that these people, they need serious iron hand. These are people with no ancestral land, but yet they are the ones still determining our fate, our destination in this country, unfortunately.
Fulanis don't own Nigeria. Fulani like Nigeria. I don't have a Fulani root. I'm a born and bred Nigerian. I don't have a visa to be here. Who called you owners of the land? Fake. Fake. This is not Fulani Republic of Nigeria. It's Federal Republic of Nigeria. Palo Seko Pradesh Salaga. What? You entered the church. You gave 50 people. And you think you'll be free?
What pains me most is that these people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that have been put in disarray, driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land, that they will come there and then they will deal with us. And that the dumb man was just flippant. Maybe he took something. He said, do you know Ibadan? Lagos Expressway? We are in all the bush there. We're everywhere there. We're also in the south. So we are waiting for the slightest signal. We will finish you people and take over this land. So they claim that Nigeria belongs to Fulani. They said it. That is why we are afraid of, I've been talking about this open grazing and this Roga. Yeah. They have a plan. They have a plan. And I accuse the soldiers who are non-Christians. Some of them are Fulani. They are part of it. Because they are shooting these men. When our people wanted to comb the bush, the soldiers said, if you move a step, we'll finish you. Don't go there. So they know where the boys are. They know the location. And what they do is in the daytime, they use their cow to confuse people. Then after some time, the cows will go to rest and they take their gun and do the operation of kidnapping. Government should act decisively. They should act decisively. Otherwise, what is happening in the northern part of the country will be a child's play to what will happen here. So government should sit up, because the primary purpose of government is to secure life and property. Yeah. Any government that has failed in that has failed woefully. And Nigeria is on a reverse gear. We are nosediving. We are nosediving. You know, we don't have security. All the bush we went around, no soldier, no police, nothing. The people, you know, were having a field there. And where they released us was, if they kidnap people along Isukwato, they will parade them round, and there, when they pay ransom, they are released from that particular spot. Those they arrest, they kidnap along Enugu Expressway, Log Banta, they bring them. Eventually, they bring them there to collect ransom. Those they kidnap along anywhere in the south, around the southwest. So they know that they are there. And I guess that when I said to the